Alrighty, welcome everybody to today's video. And today we're going to be doing some, whatchamacallit, insane on the new dungeon, because as you guys do know, the new dungeon is here. Volcanic Chambers, many of you guys know from my streams earlier this week. And also, before we get started, guys, I just want to let you know that for those of you guys who are on my Discord page, I'm not too really happy with what has happened recently. It's leading me to believe that some of you guys are not really caring about the rules, and you guys know who you are, and I know who you are as well. And if I see it again, I'm not gonna really worry. I'm just gonna completely give you guys a warning, because I know who was there last time. So that person or people are going to be not gonna say your names now. I'm not gonna let you know that I know it's you. So you have to fix that, please. Because if not, it'll be a warning, and if it's again, it'll be a ban, kick, server, whatever. So let's just go ahead and get this video on a happy note. So I'm here with some of the guys, except I'm going to be doing an insane solo run just to show you guys what to do for a solo run, and then I'll do a insane group run with everybody else. So let's go ahead, make the lobby and start, if it's going to let me start. Nice. So if any of you guys do know that this Volcanic Chambers is a very hard dungeon, especially for you guys who are just coming into Volcanic Chambers, especially those of you guys that are in Orbital Outpost, soon to be 150. I recommend that if you're a warrior to get a spell called Inner Rage. If you're a mage, this spell right here, Inner Focus, is like, I think, one of the best spells you can have, not the best spell. Then you also have Amethyst Blast, which is a pretty nice spell as well. Inner Focus and Inner Rage give you an 80% damage bonus with a speed boost. So it's actually super helpful, especially on soloing the dungeon. And I'm probably going to take damage because for some reason my E key is lagging. Alright. So I recommend, like, you guys with these lava walkers, you can circle them, just don't get stuck on the walls. With these lava walkers, like aggressive and explosive ones, you can like hit them, run back, and then you can run through them. Just make sure you just do it quickly with the speed spell equipped, or you're going to find yourself taking damage. So you guys can run through them. Just don't run at them at an angle, because that's just not going to work. Because of the way that the rectangle will be positioned. So I recommend you just run at them at a 90-degree angle if you want to run at them, and it'll be much more efficient. And for the first mini boss, I recommend to circle the boss, because you can dodge his spells easier if you just circle him and keep your speed boost going. Once your speed boost is off, it's going to be really hard to dodge. So I recommend that you guys get Inner Focus or Inner Rage as soon as possible. And those orbs that are going to follow you, try not to double back at all like I just did right there, because you're going to take damage. Just try to keep running the circle, and you'll be fine. Won't take any more damage. He's not too hard really on solo. I think he's honestly easier on solo than with a group. So let's see. And if you guys are wondering, I'll show you what my set is once we finish the run. But I do have the rarest armor right now, which is the Lava King's Mage armor. My helmet is gray. My chest piece is green. My weapons are the dual Hellfire, I think, blades, and they are blue. So I have a pretty decent set. I am looking forward to get a better helmet and a better weapon. So yeah. And you guys just saw right there with those explosive walkers, if you're not going quick enough, you will take damage from them. So let's see here, yes. So, I mean, really, guys, there's also a thing you guys can do, which is corner clipping, or corner cutting, and which is you guys can use the corners of the areas to kind of block the mobs from getting to you. It's pretty helpful. You guys can do that back there, and also here after the second mini boss, it also works. So that's pretty helpful for you guys who don't have DPS enough, and you guys can just get them in the corner. It's also really helpful for group events as well, because if you do the most DPS, you can get around the corner, and your teammates can pelt them and finish them off, which is super nice. Now with the second mini boss, speed skill is useful, and don't worry about the vents. Once you get to the point where you can 4 or 5 shot them, oh gosh, then there really is no need to worry about the vents. Unless you can get one like this one right here, I'm probably going to go fill in because it will be easier for me. So like if you can fill in the vents, but otherwise if you probably will kill them pretty quickly. So, and like stay towards the rear of him, especially when you guys are in regular groups. It's probably easier that way to just stay towards this area, like right there and here. Don't get behind him really. I haven't really seen that be much better than being in front. So I would just recommend to just stay on the sides, like rear sides of him. It's probably going to be easier than to be directly behind him because you have less room to maneuver. So corner clipping right here is what I'm talking about. I didn't get the whole group, but you could just sit here right around this spot, and you guys can just damage them from here. I'll show it again. So you can just either hit them or track them, whichever way you guys want to get their attention. Hit them, use your speed skill to kind of like get away, and then just bring them over to this corner, and they can't get you whatsoever because of the invisible wall. And then you can just finish them off just like that. So you can use that to your advantage if you're soloing to make it easier. That's like a really helpful thing. And then these lava walkers right here, they're really easy. Just make sure you don't, once you get to them where you can finish them off, then you can run down here, but don't come right down here from the start because you're going to find yourself being cornered. And also in this one, wait till you have your speed skill ready, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself getting stuck really early and dying. And just always run the edge. I think that is like probably the best tip I can give you for this room. And then once you get down to like the last two artillery or whatever, then you can kind of just relax a little bit. And then of course use your speed skill on all the long straights so you can save yourself some extra time, so that you don't have to be low on time. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out. You can't corner cut this set, so just run into the aggressive walkers, turn around and hit them if you can, but they were too far away, so now I'm in a bit of a problem here. What I recommend for you guys being a mage, because I currently don't have like a proper war set to do a video on. So if you guys are mage, I recommend to get Inner Focus and Amethyst Blast as soon as humanly possible. Oh gosh. Speed skill, come on. Nice. Because Amethyst Blast and Inner Focus are such a big help. Especially on Nightmare, you're going to really, really want it. You'll be faster, you'll be able to dodge better. It'll be so easy. And as this is take number 2, because the first video apparently you guys are saying didn't have any audio. I mean, I'm surprised you guys even watched it. It wasn't even finished uploading yet. So maybe that was the issue, that it said it was done, but it wasn't. And it screwed up the audio. Because literally the audio was fine. So I was like, let me do another video. This is pretty much similar to the first one anyway. Alright, with the Lava King, guys, the only circle you have to worry about is getting the big red circle that kind of like rotates around you. That's the only one you're going to ever get. Or like this one right here. That's the only one you need to worry about. Hold on, let me get out of there. Come back in here. That's the only one you need to really worry about. The team ones between you and another person don't come unless you're duoing or trio, etc. So that's really the only circle you need to look out for. And I'll show you a group run. So you guys, oh my gosh, my speed skill was not wanting to turn on. So you guys can see see what I mean by that. Because when I'm streaming with you guys or just grinding with you guys, not all you guys know about the circles, and that loses us a lot of time on the runs. So make sure you guys know about those circles, so if I'm streaming with you guys or doing a video, whatever, you guys can actually not take too much damage and lose like 20 or 10 seconds of time. And I mean, this boss is pretty easy, I would say, but without any without any heals, he's a bit tricky. But other than that, he's not too bad. Just like kind of memorize his lines that he puts out, and then you'll be fine. And just like that, it's a GG. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into a group run with everybody else who's in the lobby, if they're there right now. And so I can show you guys the difference between a solo and Nightmare, and a group run. We are currently not in, yeah.